This is part 2, reassembling your K3. K3 is open, obviously. We've taken the loop formers off here. Just happen to have the loop formers taken off. We've made sure that the little foam washer is over here, and then we got a little plastic spacer, and sometimes just little washers over here. That's all on. Now we have to take the little gear out and flip it into there. Usually K3s have more grease on this gear. This one is very dry. Normally I'd put some grease on here, but since I'm just going to take this apart anyway. Okay, so now we got the gear kind of centered. Third time is hopefully the charm. We go past the pull down claw. And there we go. I think that's it. Now, what you want to check is that this is rotating. Okay, because if it's not seated all the way, this won't rotate. Then you're going to have some problems. You got to make sure it's seated completely down. Now, once we've done that, we have to put the screws in. We also have to tighten this over here. And the way I like to do that is we got to have this, so we got our 2 set screws, one on either side, and then I've got to make this mark kind of line up like that. Then I just kind of got to lift it up a little bit and tighten, make these kind of snug. Get one of them snug. There's a flat spot on the shaft, so it'll pull in over there. And I'm just going to screw the other one in a little bit. This one doesn't have a flat spot, so it doesn't turn as much. And then we put the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put those 6 screws in. Got to be seated properly. Then you can test it out with film, and if it doesn't run properly, it's probably because you don't have the height of this correct. It has to be at the correct height. The little teeth on the bottom of it have to fit into these guides over here. Otherwise, it won't run properly. See, this obviously isn't at the correct height. You can see when I run it, even with that film, it's pushing that away. So that isn't at the correct height. And it looks like it has to go a little bit lower. So you would adjust this either up or down. Normally you have to adjust it up. This one seems like it has to go down a little bit. I don't know if that's quite right. I would have to test it with film, but at least you can tell it's obviously not pushing those poles down.